Mortal Kombat 2. Yeah, we're finally here, guys. I know I'm late. After seeing it, let's get into it. So, Mortal Kombat 2 was a sequel to the 2021 Mortal Kombat movie that was honestly really enjoyable. It was funny and a lot of action. It was a rated R, everything we wanted from a Mortal Kombat movie, but it had some original characters and that not everyone liked. But this one has way more Mortal Kombat characters we know and love from the video games, and they're finally doing the Mortal Kombat Tournament. This is the movie we've been waiting to see. The setup is gone. Let's fight. We have all the returning characters: Raiden, Sonya, Jax, Cole, Liu Kang, Shang Tsung, and Kung Lao. Also brand new characters: Johnny Cage, Katana, and Jade. Even Shao Kahn, Kano, and Bi-Han. Can't forget Hanzo, Asashi, Scorpion. They're all back and they're all ready to fight in this tournament. What I liked about this sequel is that it's all killer, no filler. This is so much action, even more action than the first one. It has more action, it has funnier jokes, cinematography is great, the sets are amazing, the effects are pretty good as well, while also having a lot more Easter eggs to the video game and a lot more references. There's some good Mortal Kombat fan service for longtime fans. Let's get into the characters. Everyone we know from the first movie are still exactly how we knew them in the first movie. Very surface level, not that interesting to watch, and also they don't get explored in any way. They're just doing the same thing they did in the first movie, just stand around, talk, and fight when they need to. That's it. I didn't like that too much because, like, when you fight and see these characters risk their lives, you should feel something for that. But in this one, you don't feel anything. They think the most development the character gets in this movie is Johnny Cage, Carl Urban. Carl Urban does a good job in this movie. I don't see him as Johnny Cage that much, but I think he works in this type of universe of Mortal Kombat. So his Johnny Cage was more gruff than I'm used to seeing Johnny Cage, but he did work. Oh, I almost forgot. There's another character that gets a lot of focus and development. That's Katana. This is more like Mortal Kombat 2, the Katana story. Because, like, Mortal Kombat 2 features a lot of screen time for Katana, and more so than I think she's ever gotten in any of the video games. But in this one, it's like the whole main story is about her. And the Mortal Kombat Tournament that they've been building up since the first movie is the B plot. I don't think that's good. Why was this movie delayed? Was it to put all the Katana stuff in there? Like, why do you want me to care about Katana so much? The actress does a good job, but it doesn't mean Katana's the most interesting character in the Mortal Kombat franchise. Giving her an extreme amount of focus, all the way to make it full circle in the ending, and then having the Mortal Kombat Tournament be like pushed to the sidelines a bit, I think is a massive problem. Because we've been waiting to see that Mortal Kombat Tournament in its full glory, and then to have Katana's story be woven in between that, I feel like it takes away from the grand feeling of the Mortal Kombat Tournament. It just diminishes it a little bit because it doesn't feel as important as you think it should. They want you to feel more invested in Katana's story rather than the tournament. And where it ends up in the end, it's just like, it feels very ridiculous. It's like they wanted to send a message and have some empowering thing rather than showing us the Mortal Kombat Tournament, which I think they should just focus on making the Mortal Kombat Tournament feel as grand and as important as it should, because it's a big deal. They're fighting to keep the realm safe. Earth realms. It's like the creators didn't think the Mortal Kombat Tournament was big enough to fill an entire movie, which it surely is. There's years worth of content you could pull from instead of putting a character that's never been in the limelight before in the limelight. I think that's a little weird. Maybe they didn't think their characters were interesting enough, because everyone's written so plain to the fact, like, you don't care. It feels like you're watching different versions of these characters when these are the main versions. Johnny Cage and Katana get the most to do and the most development in this whole thing. Everybody else, they didn't care to improve them at all. Just focus on the new guys. And oh my god, what they do to the old characters from the first movie, it's just laughable how dirty they did them. Even the ending of this movie didn't feel as grand as they wanted it to feel. Like, it didn't feel... I just didn't buy it. I honestly didn't buy it. They have powers, but even then, I'm like, how is this one character not cooking this other character? It just didn't make sense to me. They just wanted to put a message out. Mortal Kombat 2 gets a C.